We the Hebrew Israelites, first and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to our elders of GMS who rule well.
Okay.
Barakatham to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth and sincerity and the strength of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
Hey, we out here for the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, the so-called Negroes. Benjamin, the so-called West Indian Jamaicans. Levi, the so-called Haitians. Gad, the so-called North American Indians. Reuben, the so-called Seminole Indians. Issachar, the so-called Mexican Indians. We got Zebulun, that's Guatemala to Panama. We got Manasseh, who are the so-called Cubans. Simeon, the so-called Dominicans. We got Ephraim, who are the so-called Puerto Ricans. We got Naphtali, which is Argentina to Chile. And we got Asher, Colombia to Uruguay. These are the 12 tribes of Israel, who Yahweh Shai is coming back to redeem. 1/3 the elect, 2/3 are going to be set up for the destruction. Okay, what we're going to get into through the spirit, man, we're just going to show Esau's wickedness, how wicked Esau is. And in the first part, and then we're going to show what the Lord going to do to Esau when he come back and how the Lord is coming back.
Yeah, and like the brother said, we out here for the elect. And keep in mind, at all times, this Bible, the King James Bible, is for the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the elect out of them, right? And you got to keep in mind, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true Hebrew Israelites, the biblical Hebrew Israelites, and know this is your history that's in the King James Bible. Know that. Keep that in mind, and the Lord is coming back to save you. Not these heathen nations, not no Egyptians, not no shit-eating Africans, because we not Africans. That's a whole nother nation of people, okay? So he coming to save the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that's scattered on the four corners of the globe. And this is your history in the Bible, all right?
Come. I got this article right here. It's from Freedom Outpost. And one of the things, you know, one of the things that's got to happen before the Lord come back, it's got to be an economic, so-called economic crash. It's going to be not so-called. It's going to be an economic crash. So everybody in these all these players, these different nations who are the powers, they have to play their part, right? Right. In this actual email, I mean this article comes from an email, freedomoutpost.com, right? And the name of the article is Bombshell. China announces end of stockpiling U.S. dollars.
What?
It says China announces end to stockpiling U.S. dollars.
So China announcing the end of stockpiling U.S. dollars, that corrupt fiat currency that's not backed by silver or gold. Huh. This is toilet paper. Go ahead, Doc.
It says China just dropped an absolute bombshell, but it was almost entirely ignored by the mainstream media.
Why? Because the mainstream media is too busy going off the legacy of Kennedy. That's what they got on the news. The legacy of Kennedy and how he got shot, which we know the elites done that because Kennedy was trying to bring back back the gold by silver. He was trying to do that. He was trying to have that gold. I mean, he was trying to have the dollar backed by silver. So he was trying to bring that back. Okay? So that's why they whacked him. The elites, the bankers, the Rothschilds, the DuPont, the Gettys, the Warburgs, the Oppenheimer. So why they got those elites, so why they got the masses of the people in a trance watching that legacy, here you is, you got China dropping bombshells about the currency, the U.S. currency. You see that there? And then you got them on there talking about Iran's nuclear plants or them enriching uranium or them getting the bomb. They already got it. Russia already gave it to them, man. They got them bombs already. You see? And then Russia, like I was saying last week, is saying basically they trying to pass laws where it's illegal to have U.S. currency in Russia. So it's happening, man. This financial collapse is coming to America. So get ready for it, you heathen nations. Because the elect is going to be preserved and going to be delivered from that. You heathens and you 2/3 going to suffer because you like to live it up. You probably partying right now. It's a Friday. You probably partying, getting ready to go party, going to some type of event, and not knowing that China is sliding a silver bullet in the neck of America's economy. You see? And all these America's done, all we waiting on is for these people to lose their mind and this place collapse. You see?
Done.
It's done, man. It's done. Go ahead.
They pulling the tablecloth off the table, and the dish is still on there.
The dish is still on there, but guess what? Ain't nothing in the dishes.
And then on top of that,
I know it's something in the dishes, but it's GMO, genetically modified organism mixed with animal genes. Man, this place is done, man.
and then on top of that, you
Might
go
well,
to the
hey,
store.
just put that on there.
Okay.
You go to the store now. If you got this new money they got, you know they checking it real tough now. Cause Jake he counterfeiting it now, and they don't even want to deal with the money that they got out now.
That new $100 bill.
That new $100 bill that Jake's already counterfeiting, and they don't even want it now.
Hey, and that's a sign of them devaluing the dollar bill. That's why China saying what they saying. You see? And then the brother up there in Missouri, GMS News, what's the brother's sign? I can't remember exactly. GMS News 1.
News 1.
Yeah, GMS News 1 did a video about how they got they issuing the process of the chip in Virginia. He just did a video on that. So it's coming, man. We in it, man. We in Bible prophecy and we in Revelation. You standing in it, whether you know it or not.
You know, I was just talking to the brother about few hours ago. He was telling me that they got the hand scanner in Walmarts now.
Yeah.
Set up in Walmart.
Yeah.
So they ready, man. They ready.
Good.
They are ready, man. We ready too.
We ready to get delivered
Good.
up out of this place. We ready for America to
Good.
collapse. You see, that's what we waiting on. That's what we ready for. Salvation to get up out of this place, man. Because this place is corrupt, man. You got homosexuals everywhere, man. You see?
And that's all they put on television.
That vibration, that mind control, MK Ultra. You see that mind control, that madness and that devil worship, man. And then you got, just like with the scatterbrain Egyptology, scatterbrain, which you know the elders doing what they doing because they defending the gospel, which they supposed to do. But you got them people, man, into that Egyptology, man. It's like you chasing a rabbit, man. When you go into that way of belief, you chasing the rabbit. It's a waste of time, man. It's a distraction because that's what Esau worshiped, and that never did benefit them Egyptians because the Most High destroyed them. Why come they gods, they so-called gods and their idols didn't defend them when Yahweh Ba'ashim Hawashai destroyed Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Why come they didn't give me one scripture? Give me one scripture before you jump into that. One scripture. Isaiah 31. Good.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt.
Good.
Isaiah 31:1.
Good.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt.
Woe mean destruction. Okay? Woe mean destruction. Okay? Go ahead.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
That's talking to you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Woe to you that go down to Egypt for help. And then we finna get into the how China is getting away from the dollar. It's saying fuck it, so to speak. You see? So you going to America, which America is spiritually Egypt. So you are going to America for help. And what do you go to America for help for? Finances. To better your life. So you got them scatterbrain Egyptology, scatterbrain trying to prosper in America, and it's falling. And it's falling, man. Which Egyptology means the study of bondage. That's what it mean, man. And then you got this scatterbrain Polite, brother Polite, saying he's an Igbo. The Most High got him so blinded, all you gotta do is type it in, I-G-B-O-S. And that's all you gotta do is type that in, and it'll tell you that the Igbos in Nigeria are descendants of the Israelites. That's how blind he got them scatterbrains. And he said to himself, he is the descendant of Igbos. Man, that's a complete scatterbrain. Go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
And then he deal with carbon dating, man. Carbon dating. That's you got carbon organisms, you got carbon regular carbon, which is like crystals and things of that nature. Then you got carbon-14, which is radiation, and that's what they base that. That's one of the type of carbon dates that they go off of, is that carbon-14, and the carbon-14 is unstable. It breaks down, so you cannot tell the date when the time it was there. You see, because it's unstable. But these people are so stupid, man. They don't do no research like the elders say, man. They don't do no research. But go ahead, you believe you take everything in America, which is built on lies, hook, line, and sinker, and they start saying that to justify about the Earth being 1 billion years old. They were teaching it around in the 1800s, and they start justifying that carbon-14 madness in 1949. So it's unstable, man, and that was the only reason why they started doing it. To justify that the Earth is 1 billion years old, which the Earth is not 1 billion years old. Earth is 12,000 years old. Scatterbrains. You know? And then they were arguing about the big fish, which the big fish is a sea monster, which it goes into Leviathan, Job 41. So you telling me it's not possible for the Most High to preserve Job and put him through them hellish conditions in order for him to go out and prophesy? What is it? Joshua, Salaki. I'm talking about Joshua. So you mean to tell me, no, I ain't talking about Joshua. Jonah. Salaki. No, I'm talking about Jonah, Salaki, the water brother. I'm talking about Jonah. You mean to tell me the Most High wouldn't preserve Jonah in the belly of the sea monster, which is Leviathan, pursuant to Job 41, you mean to tell me the Most High can't do that, and he create the heavens and the earth and the sun and the moon and all the elements? You people are crazy, man. You go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah 31:1.
Man,
Woe to them. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. Man, you can read the prayers of the holy children in the Apocrypha, and they giving praise to the Most High, and telling everything that is created that the Most High created need to be worshiping Him. And then they tell you in Deuteronomy 17 and 17:25, to where you should not worship the sun or the moon. I think that's where it said. Check to see that's where it said. Deuteronomy 17 and 25. And that's what they basing it off of, because that's what they basing that carbon dating off of. That's why it all go back to idol worship, because the sun create that radiation, man. You see? But these people are so stupid, man. They don't know nothing, man. They take all these lies, hook, line, and sinker in America, man. 17 to 25?
Yeah, but it's the earlier scriptures. So
oh, I'm sorry. 17 and 9. You gotta be.
And thou shalt come into
25. Try 25 and try 25. Let's see what that says. Let's see if I can. Sorry about that, Israel.
I got one for y'all. Look for it. Hey, this is John 4 and 48. Then Yahushua said unto him, except ye see signs, and wonders ye will not believe. Right? And that's why them damn Egyptology niggas don't believe. Because they ain't seen that particular sign. But when in that day, when they do see that sign, it's gonna be too late. Because when they see them fearful sights of the Lord coming in the chariots, then their eyes gonna be bugged. But it's gonna be too late for y'all.
Yep.
The signs are the men on the highways and byways. This is the sign right now. We out here on these highways and byways, man. Pushing. We the messengers, the spokesman of the Lord, and the Lord coming through us, speaking through our mouths, man.
Yep, Proverbs 1 and 20.
Because these words of the Lord, we coming out our mouth with these words, and these words of the Lord are it's a destructive power, whether you know it or not. The words are a destructive power, man. And that's why we out here pushing His word with our mouth. And when the Lord come back in the fearful sights with them chariots, hey, He coming with a sword, man. He coming with a blast of fire, man. He coming with thermonuclear destruction. And it's gonna be too late for you Egyptology niggas, you Scientology niggas, you Buddhist niggas, you damn so-called Christian ass niggas in the Baptist Methodist Church, you damn Roman Catholics. It's gonna be over for you Hindus. It's gonna be over for you Islam. It's gonna be over for all y'all, man, that day when the Lord come back with them fearful sights, this chariot of the Most High. When He come back, it's gonna be too late. Because like the scriptures say, you don't see no sign, so you don't even believe. Yahweh Shai said it. Yep. And the sign is right here in front of you, man. We out here on the highways and byways.
Yep.
Every weekend.
I mean, it's simple, man. Before all of the destruction of all the great kingdoms, somebody came out and prophesied.
That's same way, like it says in 1 Corinthians, the first chapter said He would save them by preaching the word. That right there. So we out here preaching in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, but you want to see straight miracles. Well, this is a miracle, because guess what? These other heathen nations didn't think Israel was going to be raised back up. You see? Right before they face. You know?
Them niggas want you to turn water into wine right in front of them.
Yeah, but read that Deuteronomy for me. Correction for brother. Sorry about that. I quoted the scripture wrong, but it's Deuteronomy 17 and start at 2.
Yeah. Deuteronomy 17 and 2. If there be found among you within any of thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee, man or woman that has wrought wickedness in the sight of the Lord thy God in transgression His covenant, and thou gone to serve other gods and worship them, either the sun or the moon or any of the host of heaven, which I have not commanded, and it be told thee, and thou hast heard of it, and iniquity diligently, and behold it to be true.
Read that again.
Okay, you start at verse Deuteronomy 17 and 4. And it be told thee, and thou hast heard of it, and inquired and diligently, and behold it be true, and the things certain that such abomination is worth in Israel. Then shalt thou bring forth that man or that woman which have committed the wicked thing unto thy gates, even that man or that woman, and shall stone them with stones till they die.
So, worshiping the sun and the moon, which you see when you come outside, because the Most High gave that the sun for a light in the day and the moon for a light in the night. So you going outside worshiping those things, that's the death sentence. You see? It tells you, what's that, Jeremiah chapter 10? The first verse, not to do that. So I'm telling you, and then, like I was saying in, what's that, 1 Corinthians 1 and around 20, the 21st verse, the Most High was going to save us by preaching. And what Israel think is foolish. You see?
Jeremiah 10 and 1. Hear thy word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Come.
Thou said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathens, and be not dismayed at the signs of the heavens.
Yeah, don't fear them, man. Don't fear those signs of the heavens, because you supposed to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You see? Those things can't harm you like Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can take your spirit and destroy the body. You see? Now go back to Isaiah.
Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses and trust in chariots.
Read that again, start from the top.
Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, for financial help, and trust in this system and worship these idols that they got set up, man. We just showed you the penalty for worshiping those things. And that's what those Egyptology people do. You don't even know that Israel built them tombs over there, which is that big fat pyramid. Because that's all a pyramid is a big tomb. So Israel built that. And you got people looking at it like as if the Egyptians made that. Israelites made that. In hardcore bondage. And Joseph is the one that made Egypt prosper by the power of the Most High and His Son. Set the system up.
God.
And then Abraham and the Josephus taught them Egyptian. You see? So them Egyptians are dead, man. You going in, they ain't coming back into power. Egyptians not coming back into power. And then show me where it says in Egyptology, in the study of bondage, about the RFID chip, about martial law, about the coming nuclear destruction. Show me that. Just like I said, man, it's like chasing the rabbit. It's a waste of time and a distraction. Go ahead, Doc.
Isaiah 31 and 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help.
Meaning you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead, because America is spiritually Egypt. Go ahead.
And stay on horses and trust in chariots.
Stay on horses and trust in chariots, meaning that military power. You see? Trusting in America military power. Thinking you're going to be safe because of that military power. But all that's going to be wiped out. Go ahead.
Because they are many, and then and horsemen, because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel.
Them Egyptologists don't look to the Holy One of Israel. They trust in America, and they go into research about Egyptology and want to worship all them deities that they worship in the sun god, and then make cats and alligators into mummies. And worship them. Boy, these people crazy, man. These people crazy. Go ahead, Doc.
Neither seek the Lord.
Neither seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Go ahead. And then worship uplifting a woman. You're gonna find out that woman ain't got no power doing martial law and coming these race wars and coming this famine. You see? Because the Most High is raising up men. The women is done, man. Women is done. They ain't got no power, man. So you uplifting that woman, saying that she got power, you gonna find out that she gonna be trying to get help from you in the day of the destruction. She ain't got no power, man. All she is set up for is to take care of the household, take care of the kids, and for you to pound out and pop and to please you. That's it. Yeah, she gonna have privileges in the kingdom, but the main part about it is she gonna be taking care of them kids. She gonna have maids and slaves to help her, and you gonna be popping her. And she gonna be in a separate house, a separate castle, and that's that. Scatterbrains. Go ahead.
Isaiah 31 and 2. Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words,
Yeah.
but will arise again against the house of the evildoers and against to help of them that work iniquity.
That's polite. In this playing on words, scheming Egyptology crew. Cause that's what they do. They got a bunch of knowledge that they don't understand, so-called knowledge that they don't understand.
Yeah.
You see? And the white man came up with that the was reading the hieroglyphs over there. Jean Champollion, which was a Frenchman. I got it. Hold on.
Like nigga said, you won't call back your words. You won't take back that damn crazy bullshit you saying.
Cause you want people to believe in that shit.
See? You supposed to take back that bullshit you saying, man, once you hear the truth. You know? But you ain't gonna take it back. That's why the scriptures say right there, bring evil and will not call back his word, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity.
Good.
So the Lord ain't gonna call his word back. He ain't gonna call, like he said, gonna destroy you. He ain't gonna call his word back. He gonna destroy your ass.
Done.
For that, man. He
Done.
gonna destroy you.
Done. Put that up there. Put that up there so you can see that picture. That's an Edomite that read them hieroglyphics over there in Egypt.
You let that light on him.
Yeah, and anybody studied Egyptology, they know him. You see that there? Now read off that. Read a little bit of that. And call his name. Read his name.
It says, another who has studied ancient Egypt with familiarity with Jean Francisco Champollion. He was, after all, credited with deciphering hieroglyphics from the Rosetta Stone and thus giving scholars the key to understanding hieroglyphics. For this effort alone, he is frequently referred to as the father of Egyptology.
What?
He is referred to as the father of Egyptology.
You falling the Edomite.
For he provided the foundation that scholars would need in order to truly understand the ancient Egyptians. Even though he suffered a stroke, died at the age of 41, he himself added to our knowledge of this grand ancient civilization by translating any number of Egyptian texts prior to his death. Jean Champollion.
And who is it by?
That's by John Warren, the father of Egyptology. Jean Champollion by John Warren.
And then we not studying. We didn't get no knowledge from the so-called white man. Cause he go, y'all reading out the white man Bible. No, they go put the light up there. All right? They go King James right there. No, that is not a so-called white man.
Do you see the nose?
That's why they're mad at us. They don't like us, all right?
No.
Hey, they didn't shut the lights out on me. I look behind.
They mad at us.
Hey, these Edomites, they mad at us because right behind us, they got like a little trustee board behind us with the flag and all that. And they didn't cut the light out on us up there.
You probably shut down the shade.
Yeah,
Yeah, they closed
they
the
listen to what we saying, but they can't stand it.
Go ahead.
Go me, where you at?
That's it on there. But if we could jump back to what we was reading at the article.
We're gonna go back to this article, man.
Sometimes, man, we have stuff playing in the spirit, have us go, boom, hit that, bring that out. But we going back to the article about China.
It says China has dropped an absolute bombshell, but it was almost entirely ignored by the mainstream media of the United States. The Central Bank of China has decided that it is no longer in China's favor to accumulate foreign exchange reserves. During the third quarter of 2013, China's foreign exchange reserves were valued at approximately 3.66 trillion. And of course, the biggest chunk of that was made up of US dollars. For years, China has been accumulating dollars and working hard to keep the value of the dollar up.
Working hard to keep the value of the dollar up because the dollar been losing value. Go ahead, Doc.
And the value of the yuan down. One of the goals have been to make Chinese products less expensive in the international marketplace.
So when those dollars come back, I'm just speeding you up. When those dollars come back and China say no more of those dollars, that's gonna increase the that's gonna increase what you would that will increase it and make it hard for you to purchase them products that they got in Walmart and other places. You see, because they will cost more, and your dollar will have less purchasing power. Okay, but China economy, theirs gonna be shielded because they herding gold and silver, and they backing that yuan by gold and silver. You see? So that's what they doing. And that's gonna cause a war because America gotta go to war because they don't got nothing. So they got a storm on it. And that's what's gonna bring them to war.
Zephaniah 1 and 11. How ye inhabitants of Matish, for all the merchants' people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off. And it will come to pass at the time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lease, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil.
Woo!
God.
So you mean to tell me the Lord will not do good and not do evil, but the Most High play both sides? That's a balanced power. So in your mind, you thinking it ain't gonna happen to you. The Most High is not gonna get you for the wrong you doing and reward you for the goodness that you doing. You out of your mind. The Most High is a balanced power, and he gonna destroy America. That's why I say woe to MacTash. MacTash is Wall Street, but in the ancient time, it was a place of commerce. They was trading. You see? Go ahead.
Okay, this is back to the article. It says, but now China has announced that the time has come for it to stop stockpiling U.S. dollars. And if it does indeed turn out to be the case, then many U.S. analysts are suggesting that China could also soon stop buying any more U.S. debt. Needless to say, all of this would be very bad for the U.S.
Yup. No more living it up, man. No more living it up, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, for years, China has systematically propping up the value of the U.S. dollar and keeping the value of the yuan officially low. It says this has resulted in a massive flood of super cheap products from across the Pacific that U.S. consumers have been eagerly gobbling up.
U.S. consumers been gobbling up because United States don't produce nothing. All they do is consume, consume, consume. Man, worthless eaters. That's what the rats call. That's what the rats call you heathen. That's what the rats are heathen. But that's what them rats call their own people and boil them. That's what the rats call y'all worthless eaters. You know? Go ahead. Them fake ass Jews, they going in slavery too. After the Most High destroy them, they gonna come back in reincarnation in slavery. Go ahead.
It says, have you ever went into a dollar store and wondered how it's possible that they can make a profit off selling that stuff so cheap for $1? It says, well, the truth is that when you flip those products over, you will find that almost all of them were made outside the United States. In fact, the words made in China are probably most common words in the entire household if you are anything like a typical American. It says, thanks to the massive unbalanced trade that we have had with China, tens of thousands of our businesses, millions of our jobs, and trillions of our dollars have left this country and gone over to China.
So when they come back and when they no longer want that Federal Reserve, no, but they're telling you right now, America's done, man. They're gonna have to go to war. They're gonna have to go to war.
Good.
America don't make nothing.
And just like when it was election time, you know, I think it was one of those guys that was going up for presidential. He was he was owning a business, but the people was mad because he was taking that business overseas. That way he can make more money because he wasn't profiting nothing in America. And those people, they was getting mad. They were losing their job.
A president candidate.
Yeah.
He was running for president.
Yeah.
You talking about what's the Mormon dude? You know which one it was?
It was. I want to say it was last 2 years ago or a year ago.
Was running with against Obama.
Against Obama, yeah. Mitt Romney. Yeah.
Okay.
It says, and now China has apparently decided that there is not much gutting of our economy left to do, and that it is time to let the dollar collapse.
That good news, man. Read the read the red part. Read that part.
Okay. It says
we almost through. We're gonna read a little bit more, then we're gonna put it down.
It says the People Bank of China said the country does not benefit anymore from increase of its foreign currency holdings, adding to the signs policymakers will rein in the dollar purchases that limit the yuan's appreciation. It is no longer in China's favor to accumulate foreign exchange reserves. Yi Gang, a deputy governor at the central bank, said in a speech organized by China Economics 50 Forum at Tsinghua University yesterday. The monetary authority was basically in normal intervention in the currency market and broadened the yuan's daily trading range. Governor Hu Extreme, that's one of them Chinese names. Yeah.
Just spell it out for him.
Xiaochuan.
Let him be.
He said he wrote an article in the guidebook explaining reforms outlined last week following a Communist Party meeting. Neither Yi nor Zhu gave a time frame for any changes. It is going to happen overnight, but the value of the U.S. dollar is going to start to go down. All the cheap stuff that you used to buy in Walmart and the dollar store is going to become a lot more expensive.
You people are done. That's all I wanted out of it. And when was the article printed? What date? Is 2013, November?
Yeah, November. It says November 2013. It just says year and a month.
Yeah, it's probably around, what's the date?
Well, actually it says, well, you put it up on the 22nd.
Yeah, the 22nd. That's when it would come out, the 22nd.
Current, today.
Yeah, today. That's current. Wow, man, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Man, I was looking at the news and I was looking how these women in Little Rock, man, they trying to come to a committee board because they talking about they want to run something. Hillary done got their ass so pumped up to where they feel like they got a voice and it needs to be heard, you know. And some of these men out here in Little Rock, they like, nah, we ain't going. Y'all gonna have to do something else. But they steady pushing that vibration. They want a seat in office. That's how we know this shit is crumbling down, boy.
Right. But that Jeremiah, Isaiah chapter 3, 7 women to take hold of one man.
Isaiah 41.
Yeah, Isaiah 41. The water.
This is
So when all these things hit, these women thinking they got a voice. Yeah, you gonna hear their voice, but then what they gonna be saying? Read that out.
I got one. Let's go ahead and get that. I got one. This is 1 Timothy. 1 Timothy 2:12. It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man."
Yeah, dominate. You see? Dominate.
But
Usurp. When you look it up in the Greek, it means to dominate. When you look it up in the Latin, it means basically they trying to search through the scriptures and trying to find something, trying to find through the scriptures like it's lawful for them to dominate you as a woman. And Paul was letting them know. What are you reading there? That's
Timothy.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, 1 Timothy 2:12. "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor usurp authority over the man."
Because the women in this society learn number wickedness, man, and how to put the man down. They don't know the order of Yahweh Shema Shah. They not learning. The Most High dealing with men.
They're too emotional.
You see? Most High dealing with men, man. The women, it's an order, man, pursuing the
Corinthians 11:4.
Yeah, 11:4, all the way, 1 Corinthians 11, the 11th chapter, all the way back to Genesis 3:16. It's an order, man. It's an order, and that's the way the order gonna be when the kingdom comes. These women are all out of control. They got everything upside down because they learned the wicked ways of the so-called white man. That's why he got everything upside down, man. You see? You learn the ways of Satan, so you think it's right. You don't understand the power and you don't understand the power of Yahweh Shah, and nor do you understand his teachings. Because it's not given to you. You got to learn from a man, and then you got to be up under him. You got to follow that order. You ain't supposed to be uplifting yourself, trying to be over a man and trying to tell a man how to be a man. You women are out your mind, man. That's why when the brother read what he gonna read in Isaiah chapter 4.
It says, "But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve."
Adam was first formed, then Eve. You know? So that's the order, man. That's the order. The Most High gave his knowledge to Adam, man. That's the order, man. Go ahead.
"And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression."
The woman, man, being deceived was in the transgression, man. She the one was bamboozled by Satan. And that's the same way she is today. Bamboozled by Satan, living in the fairy tale life, and Willy Wonka the chocolate factory, and caught up in the matrix. Caught up in this virtual reality, this virtual bondage, and think everything is hunky-dory, man. She trying to live it up and go to college, man. College is a big fat scam, man. You don't do nothing but get in debt. And she trying to tell a man how to run his life. Man, these goddamn women is out of their damn mind, man. That's why I said what I said when the brother Pariala was down here, man. You got these wicked ass women, like he said, you got these wicked ass women that try to slide a dildo up your ass, but guess what? That's how I'm thinking. If a woman trying to slide a dildo up your ass, she must think you got a weak nature.
Yep, you ain't manly enough.
That's why she trying you like that.
You already sending out that vibration. She see it.
Yeah, and that's why she trying you like that. That's why I said 2 Ezra 14:14. And then guess what? You know what? Israel will get offended behind that. But guess what? Did Yahweh Shema Shah beat this woman? For what she did? Because this woman is a nation of Israel. Look at the condition that we in.
He tearing that ass up.
He tore us up as a nation of people. He looked at the nation of Israel as a woman. Mm-hmm. So, by me saying, look, you better choke her ass out, shit, I basically spared her because really it's a death sentence and you supposed to get away from her.
Right.
You see? But Israel will get offended behind that shit because they flaming faggots, man. They flaming faggots, man.
Right.
I see that shit, man, all day, every day, man, with that weak ass nature, man. Oh, you gonna choke your woman? You gonna do her like that? Hey, man, behind closed doors, brother, you do what you gotta do. But me, I'm something to be in jail if you try me like that. I'm just telling you straight up, man. And then if you ain't like that, which I ain't telling you, look, go do it. But it's up to you. You make that decision. But I'm something to be in jail. And if you ain't like that, then you need to go to flaming faggot heaven, which is in the prison. You see?
Put that Jimmy Superfly snooker on her ass.
Man, put in the Chinese chokehold, man. That's just what it is, man. I'm just dealing with reality and telling you how I get down, man. I'm saying, hey, brother, I'm in jail. That's just what it is, man. But like you handle it like you want to handle it, you know? But I'm telling you what I would do. That's just me. You know? And I don't care if you don't like it.
This 2 Corinthians.
Oh, he's so violent, man. But God's crazy, man. He under control. Oh, man, he be in corner. Get your ass out of here. Read
2 Corinthians 11:3. But I fear, lest by any means as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahweh Shai.
Isaiah 4:1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
What day is that? When this famine comes, when this martial law comes, you see? When the society collapses, when there ain't no more job. 7 women is complete. That could be 1,000. You know? 7, that's a spiritual number, which means complete. Go ahead. So yeah, you gonna hear their voice then, like the brother was saying, they want their voice heard. Yeah, you gonna hear them then when the society collapse.
And when them food stamps get cut off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, and only let us be called by the name to take away our reproach.
Right, because they're going to be wanting to get popped, because that's the only way you can take away their reproach. Getting popped and let them bear your name. So that's what it's going to be. And them the women that's going to believe right there. You know? So then you going to hear their voice then, but right now we out here to teach and do the work and do the work and gather the elect, you know?